Hi, I'm Jeff Goldstein, founder of SalesLeadersOnly.com. Here's question number 6 in my 10-part LinkedIn video series. If you've been following the series, you'll recognize that understanding your primary competitor is all part of developing a winning sales strategy. In my experience, it's very unusual to run a complex sales campaign and not have a primary competitor. While you may not be paying much attention to them, I can almost guarantee you that if you're a real threat to the deal, your competitor is thinking about how to take you out. And if you're not laying landmines and traps for them, you're missing a huge opportunity to compete. Let me give you a real example. Back when I was running NetApp Canada, NetApp's primary competitor was EMC. Both companies hated each other, at least in the press and on quarterly earnings calls. Back then, EMC had a very disciplined sales organization, and somewhere along the line, the EMC sales force got trained to acknowledge that NetApp was a good company, but only for small departmental deals, not a serious player in the data center or enterprise. They'd say the same thing in every deal. So we got smart and started to lay traps for them. In our presentations, we'd position NetApp as a very credible player in the enterprise by showing slide after slide of major reference accounts that we'd won. We'd use household names that the customers recognized. We'd also give the prospect a list of the reference accounts and encourage them to call. Not only did we know that EMC was in the deal, but we also knew what they would be saying about us. Good guys, but a small player, not enterprise ready, not a real competitor, and on and on. I can't tell you how many times I'd have prospects tell me that EMC did exactly what we said they would do, try to dismiss us in the enterprise. And as a result, the prospect got to thinking, if this part of EMC's story wasn't true, what else wasn't true? Mission accomplished. They'd stepped right on the landmine and blew up part of their sales campaign. Very few of us have no competitors, and figuring out how to lay some traps and landmines should be an integral part of your winning sales strategy. Not the only part for sure, but using every weapon at your disposal is what real competitors do. See you next week, where I'll ask, how are you developing a winning edge in your sales campaign? And I'm not talking about your products or services. See you all next week. Great selling. Bye now.